Morning, friends. Welcome to the farm. It's very early, and take this off. I'm waking up, and I was thinking about what happened yesterday, and the story goes back. What caused what I said yesterday stemmed back 30 years, um, up in Newcastle of all places, and I was married to my first wife, and we had gone through two miscarriages. And after the second miscarriage, I remember my wife was in theatre. My ex-wife was in theatre, and she was getting sorted out after the miscarriage. And I was I was sitting quite distraught. And a nurse, old lady, came up to me and she said, "Are you okay?" And I said to her, well, why does something like that happen? Why does God allow that to happen? That you lose this child. And she leaned over and she whispered in my ear. She said, "How do you think God makes angels?" And it stuck with me all these years. I never forgot about that. And yesterday, I was talking to a lady, and she was an elderly lady. She was talking about her grandchild, or her son and daughter who had a miscarriage as well. And she said that they were battling to handle it. And I could see the emotion in her eyes, how it had affected her. And she said, that they've lost this child, and she felt so bad about it. And I leaned forward and I said, I told her the story. That this is what this nurse did 30 years back. This elderly lady leaned over to me. She said, "How do you think God makes angels?" And that's how he gets angels. And anyway, I finished talking to her, and I had to do something else. And when I came out, she was waiting for me. And she said to me, "No, that God had sent me to say this to her. I'm her angel today." That it's just what she needed to hear. And she was almost in tears, and it brought me almost to tears. I couldn't believe it. And anyway, I gave her a hug, and we went a different way. But it was like in my mind the whole time. I thought that, God had planned that. He planned the hardship that we'd been through 30 years ago. He planned that hardship to be something beautiful. Number one, he scored some angels. Number two, he used me to set that lady's mind at ease. And the importance of your words and what you say to people. And we all go through so much strife and so much hard times. And we all got our own cross to bear. But we've got to sometimes just focus and look at the problem and see how big that problem is. And I've been going through a hard time myself, and I look at the problems and I think, sure, man, I've got a mountain of problems. And then look away and look at God and see how big God is. How much bigger is the Lord than your problem? How much bigger? Just so much bigger. Folks, don't let it get to you. Keep your eyes focused on the Lord. Hallelujah. Have a good one, folks.